Don't let the looks fool you. I got reach. Tesehki, once we get in that ring, I'm whooping your ass.
I've been beating bitches since I was a baby. Now it's time to really beat a bitch. This ain't that baddie shit. And can't nobody save you.
I worked too hard for this. I'm not taking no L's.
I don't give a fuck about you and Clarissa training. She call herself the GOAT, bitch. I'm the baddie quote.
Everybody you done fought on baddies can't fight for real.
She can get it whoever.
You ain't no real heavy hitter, bitch.
Bitch, you can't beat me.
You owe them burn. Don't forget that.
Big Lex versus Tesehki.
I ain't coming to play. Y'all gonna watch me whoop Tesehki's ass.
I'm gonna beat the shit out you when I catch you in that motherfucking ring.
Clarissa Shields versus K. Scott Undercard. Saturday, August 15th. Live. Only on Zeus.
My take on my sister and Big Lex. My sister know how to fight. I just pray she take it serious. Like she's.
Chrisean says she hopes her sister Tesehki takes it seriously. Well, here is Big Lex taking it serious. So I asked AI, who do they think's gonna win? And in this video, I'm gonna share with you who AI thinks is going to win and why. I'm also going to share my opinion. Welcome to the Blessed or Messy channel. I'm blessed. Some of y'all is blessed too, but some of y'all is messy. Leave in the comments below, who do you think is going to win? Let's get it. Okay, so let's talk about who AI picks. Well, first let's give their strength. We're going to give each one strength. Y'all can see here is Big Lex throwing those punches. So here's what they say here's what AI says that Big Lex strengths are. They say she has physical strength. She can use her size and her strength to overwhelm opponents. You know, Big Lex is long. She got them long arms. They say she has explosive aggression. They said Lex doesn't hesitate once she decides to attack its own. Y'all seen her, which was senselessly attack Summer. You've seen her fight a couple of other people, Fauna and people like that. They said that Lex has heavy hands. They said she has left her opponents with visible damage. They said toughness. She's willing to take punishment and keep on going. The pressure. They said she's dangerous when she gets an opponent backed up. She doesn't give them much breathing room. So they saying Big Lex is fearless. She doesn't seem to be intimidated by the reputation of a person. She has experience. She's fought a large number of fights on the Baddie show. As you can see here, thanks to Fight Hype, Big Lex has put out her sparring video. I didn't find any videos. We didn't find any videos. We found like little clips of Tesehki fighting, and we're going to share a clip coming up, so be sure to stick around for that clip. Let's get to what AI said about Tesehki's strengths. They said she has elite punching power, and this is probably her biggest advantage, the elite punching power. They said she's accurate. She throws hard, and she will land cleaner shots. They said that she has better technique. Her punches and defensive movement look more controlled than Lex. Defense. They said she has showed the ability to slip and weave incoming shots. I want to stop and say this about Big Lex, though. Big Lex, and AI didn't mention this, but I want to add this in. Big Lex did train with Clarissa Shields and Shakur Stevens, but Tesehki says she don't care nothing about that. But let's get back to Tesehki's strengths. They said she has composure. Well, y'all know, because Tesehki does have composure, but she will go ham. When she loses it, she's out to hurt somebody. And they said counterpunching. If Lex is charging and throwing big shots, Tesehki can catch her. She can catch the punches.
You better be. You better be. You fucking better be. You better be. You fucking better be.
Y'all see in that video, Tesehki was going ham. Now Lex here, she's boxing and it looks very controlled. Doesn't look like she's very fast or she's throwing strong punches. However, if y'all recall when Chrisean fought Zenith Zion, a video of Zenith Zion sparring leaked, and everybody was saying, oh, she can't fight, look at how she spars, she hits softly, whatever. So don't let this sparring video, sometimes they just put out something light to like just show you a little something of what they can do. At the press conference, Clarissa Shields said that when she trained Lex, she said she was surprised how good Lex is. She said if Lex wanted to really like take this seriously and become a professional boxer, Clarissa Shields gave her stamp of approval. What I know about both ladies is that they did in the past drink and they both vape. And I think Tesehki said she does shrooms or something like that. And so all that stuff is really going to mess you up and not having clean eating. The ladies came out today. I'm going to pop a photo in here. They came out today and they both looked amazing. They didn't look like they was ready to fight. They looked like they was ready to like party. They came out with like those Clarissa Shields fur coats. They came out in bikinis. They came out showing us what's going down. Here the ladies go. They both look good. Tesehki look like she's kind of like a bodybuilder. You know what I'm saying? Look at Lex long arms. It's going to be a good fight tonight. We can barely tell. Well, not even tonight. If you're on California time, Eastern Coast time, the fight is getting ready to happen. It's going down on Zeus. So tell us, who do you pick? And why are you picking this person? Before I tell y'all who AI picked, tell us in the comments who y'all pick, okay? We want to know who y'all pick. Who you with? A lot of people have said from that earlier video when they were saying, you know, don't let this face fool you. And Tesehki said she don't care who trained Big Lex if Clarissa Shields trained Big Lex. So they both, and people are saying, oh, this is fake. This is going to be fake. They had started to say that about Chrisean's fight. But when we saw Chrisean's fight, there was nothing about being fake. If y'all saw Chrisean versus Zenith, you know they both got it in. You know, Chrisean had the edge and she did win, but Zenith wasn't no slouch. She wasn't no easy fight. Now let's get into who. Let's share who AI thinks gonna win. And the Big Lex versus Tesehki that's happening tonight, August the 15th in Atlanta, as featured pound for pound Betty showdown on the Zeus portion of the card. AI predicts Tesehki 60-40. The biggest difference AI said for them is technique and accuracy. They said Tesehki tends to be more composed, picks her shots better, and shown she can make somebody pay with a single clean punch. Y'all remember she knocked out someone's tooth. Y'all remember that she left visible damages on somebody, several people. And they said Big Lex has the physicality and aggression to make this ugly very quickly. But here's ultimately why they picked Tesehki. They said Tesehki's path to victory. They said they wouldn't be surprised if Big Lex win, but they said Tesehki, honestly, this is probably going to be a good matchup. So who do I have? I'm blessed. And so who do I have? I'll say this. When Lex fought a person named Big Ivory, she showed that she could go round for round. She could win some. She could lose some. And that she could, you know, really fight. When she fought Summer, it was just like total aggression. She got very angry. She showed that she could get very angry. And she picked a smaller opponent. But in this fight, I'm definitely going with Tesehki. Because Tesehki, when she fought, I think it was Diamond and knocked out her tooth, she's very strong. When she fought Marsh, she left visible damages. Recently, they said she fought a lady named Tarak, and she left visible damages. And if you see Tesehki, when she gets angry and combined with like her accurate punches, bam, but landing her punches, I think if she can do that, she can shock Lex. Of course, if it goes to the distance, it seems like Lex will win. And as y'all know, her being an athlete, it might, you know, she might be able to go the distance. But other than that, I think hands down, Tesehki is going to win. Okay, so go ahead. Will you be watching this fight? This fight has a Clarissa Shields fight. It has Ray J versus Orlando Brown. I'm not sure who else is on the card, but will you be watching this fight? Who do you think is going to win? If you think this fight is fake, which I don't, because there's a boxing regulation committee that has to regulate these fights. And so this is the real deal. It's a different type of boxing from the Clarissa Shields boxing. Matter of fact, y'all go back and watch some of the videos I did about Chrisean, and when people were saying it was fake fighting, I actually made a video explaining why it was not fake fighting. But anyway, it's going down. Will you have your popcorn? Will you be watching this fight? Who you think's going to win? Who got it? Does Big Lex, not the little one, will she come up, or will Tesehki? According to AI, Tesehki's going to win. According to me, Blessed, I believe Tesehki is going to win. But who do you got? Tell us in the comment below. Be sure to like this video and share it with somebody. Get a conversation going in the comments. We'll be down in the comments. Y'all go on and get y'all bang on in the comments. Remember, some of y'all is blessed and some of y'all is messy. Stay blessed.
The real fight was probably Chrisean and Big Lex, because they're about the same age, young, feisty, or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? If
I think Tesehki taking it as an approach of like big sister, and I'm a big sister Lex. Like you can think all day that you can beat me, but I'm gonna whoop that ass.